The US and Iran are not at war, but they are in one of their most tense periods in years. Think of it as a high-risk standoff with diplomacy still barely holding the line. The two countries are actively holding indirect nuclear negotiations to try to limit Iran's nuclear program and ease sanctions. Iranian officials say there has been good progress, though no final deal exists yet. Talks have been described as a good start, but major disagreements remain. They are talking because both sides want to avoid a war, but don't trust each other. At the same time, military pressure is increasing. The US has been moving military assets into the Middle East. Iran warned US forces in the region are within range of its missiles. Iran even announced a temporary closure of the Strait of Hormuz for live fire drills. A rare show of force in a waterway that carries about 20% of global oil. That's not war, but it's classic brinkmanship. Several overlapping crises are feeding the standoff. The core conflict is still Iran's nuclear ambitions versus US demands for limits. US sanctions aim to cripple Iran's economy. And Iran has faced mass protests tied to economic hardship. Despite the hostile rhetoric, both governments are still investing in negotiations. A full war would be extremely costly for both sides and destabilize global oil markets. Neither side actually wants to pull the trigger, but both want leverage. The situation is an active crisis, but a full war is still unlikely. The biggest danger is miscalculation. The key things to watch are a breakdown of nuclear talks, attacks involving US forces, or a closure of the Strait of Hormuz. The bottom line, the US and Iran are locked in a tense geopolitical chess match, but they are still choosing negotiation over open war. The risk is real, but it's not at the doorstep unless diplomacy collapses.